Does God even speak? Come on, somebody. I used to ask myself these questions when I was a new Christian, and I was wondering, these people that are saying, the Lord told me this is my husband, and I was so fascinated with such stories because I wanted to hear for myself. These people are telling me that the Lord told them this girl was my wife, this guy was my husband, and I'm like, come on, how does God talk? I was new to this whole God talks conversation. And so I started doing my research, looking for videos, and people said different things. And I read the Bible, and for sure, trust me, God speaks. If you are someone that is struggling to hear the Lord's voice, I'm going to explain to you exactly how the Lord has made this clear to me. Because God speaks to different people differently depending on your life purpose, depending on your situation, on your circumstance. And what I have learned is that God speaks to people mainly through dreams. Because when we go to sleep, the physical body sleeps, but our spirit and soul, which is the inner man, that is the spirit, is awake. The spirit never dies and never sleeps, and God is spirit. So it is easier for God to speak to the spirit. Even when he speaks when you are awake, he's speaking to your spirit, and the spirit picks it up, and then you understand it. Okay, so the best way, the easiest way, and the most common way that God speaks to people is through dreams. Honestly, I'm not perfect at interpreting dreams, but there are people that are good at interpreting dreams. It's a gift. For example, in the Bible, Joseph, when he was in the prison, they took him out of prison because he was good at interpreting dreams. Okay, so the king of Egypt, the Pharaoh at that time, dreamt. Even Daniel, he was good at interpreting dreams. So there are people that are gifted at interpreting what? Dreams. Okay, so and those dreams, usually it's God speaking to you. He is either warning you of something that is bad that's going to happen, or something good that is preparing to do. That is the main way he communicates. But the problem comes that sometimes our dreams are corrupted. For example, myself, there is a time, honestly, I couldn't see my dreams, and every time you see that your dreams are corrupted, you cannot remember none of your dreams, know that there is attack. I'm talking to Christians right now. Know that there is an attack on your life, because you have to remember your dreams. Even babies dream. When you talk to those young kids that can speak, they'll tell you, oh, I dreamt about this. Everyone dreams because everyone has a spirit, and the spirit has no age. The spirit is ageless. You know what I mean? So if you can't see your dream, that is the number one sign that you are under attack. Okay? Then I said, if you can't see your dreams, God is, because he loves us, he's full of mercy and love, he will find other ways to speak to you. Sometimes God speaks to people audibly, like with the audible voice. For example, when the Lord Jesus Christ was baptized in the Bible, the heavens opened and the Lord spoke, this is my beloved son in whom I am well pleased. Even other people on YouTube here, people are going to say, I heard the Lord speak to me with the audible voice. You know what I mean? So that is when he also speaks with the audible voice. But then the other way that we mainly overlook is that God speaks through other people. Okay, to give us a message. For example, prophecy is when the Lord speaks to someone else to give you a message. This doesn't mean that this person is supposed to be your pastor. It could be your sister, it could be your mom, it could be a friend, that the Lord will use them, and they will tell you about something. They could warn you about something, or they will tell you, oh, this is that. You know what I mean? Sometimes he uses nature. For example, in the Bible, there is a camel that talked and told the guy that, hey, why are you beating me? The Lord doesn't want you to go. You know, that guy, I forgot his name, but he was going to put a curse on the children of Israel, and the Lord wasn't pleased. Sometimes nature speaks, animals speak. That is the Lord speaking through them, because he's trying to get our attention. Okay, he speaks through signs. You may see this video and the Lord is speaking to you. Okay, personally, when I make these videos, I don't try to script. I just let the Lord speak through me, because I don't want to make these messages for my own benefit. I want to benefit people. I genuinely want someone to find value in what I'm saying. Okay, and then the other way, He speaks through signs. For example, you can be walking on the road, and there is a stop sign. It's always there, but this time it may be loud and clear. That could be the Lord telling you to stop. Maybe you were trying to pursue something and you asked the Lord, should I continue doing this? And this time that stop sign is going to be so loud and clear. That is the Lord speaking to you. And then the other thing is the Lord was going to impress things on your heart. You will just know that this is God. Okay, you will know some things. You will just know. You will not hear a voice from heaven. You will not have a friend tell you, but the Lord is gonna convict you deeply inside, and you will know for sure. It's not your instinct. It's not because you knew about it, but because the Lord has told you about it, and it will be so clear. The Lord usually talks to me in this way, and I'm amazed when I take that direction. It turns out for my good. It's like a hunch or something. Usually we ignore it because we are used to it. Okay, but the other thing also about hearing the Lord's voice, if you do not pay attention to what the Lord is telling you, He will stop talking, but not forever. He will just give you a break. For example, not long ago, I think actually yesterday, there is this young kid at home. He's a young boy, he's a teenager, and I told him to do 3 things for me. I told him, do A, B, C, D. Okay, because such kids, teenagers, they don't have the initiative to tell themselves what to do. So I told him, do that. And then he got mad. I could see that he got mad, and I knew he was about to disobey and do his own thing. And then I'm like, time passes by. After about 2 hours, I told him, hey, why have you not done what I told you to do? He's like tough, and those teenage behavior. He's like, oh, I'm gonna do it. But in the meantime, he is doing other things that he wanted to do, like other good things. But that's not what he should have been doing. He looked busy. He was doing other things. And then I told him, hey, you know what? It's easy to disrespect, but that's not the right way. You will end up in the wrong way if you keep disrespecting people. And then the Lord reminded me in that moment, that's exactly how it is between me and you. Sometimes I tell you things and you don't want to do them, and you keep busy doing other things. But until you do what I told you to do, everything else that is good is not the right thing. So if the Lord has told you to do something, I don't know what it is, you will feel it, you will know it is good, go ahead and do it. If the Lord doesn't want you to do it and you go doing it, you continue doing it, being convicted, I know it is the Lord that told me. He will eventually come and tell you, no, it's not me. Maybe you didn't hear right. But you have to take the initiative and show the Lord, Lord, I feel like you told me to do this, I'm going to do this. If he's not the one, he is full of mercy, he will come and let you know that that's not me. Okay? That's all I had to share about hearing the Lord's voice. Let me know in the comments how you hear from the Lord, or is this a new topic to you? Okay? I would love to hear your comments and what you have to say about this topic. I'm going to link other Christian content in the playlist. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video. God bless you. Bye.